Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. Well, as I speak to you, I'm looking at the beginning of winter. And I got to tell you, one of the things that I've been thinking about a lot lately is the nostalgia I have of the end of season of fishing, more than maybe decades of my life. This year, fishing has been a really special thing for me in so many, I don't want to say new ways, but maybe enlightening ways. But I got to tell you, I am really having a difficult time stopping fishing. And I know everybody around me are, especially when the air temperature gets down to the freezing point and you go out and you cast, and within 3 or 4 casts your guides have got ice forming and your line has got ice on it and you can't cast any longer. And we're not even talking about what's happening to your fingers as you're freezing. And this is what's going on, and yet I don't want to stop. And so, there's a good and bad in this. And you're probably thinking, well, why don't I start thinking about ice fishing? And I am thinking about ice fishing, not so much for me, but to be able to tell you all the things that you want to hear about going out there in the winter. That's a different sport for so many people than open water fishing. But we'll get to that at another time. But the nostalgia I feel, I want to tell you what I've done lately. I keep going and trying. In the pond that just maybe 10 days ago, I was catching a number of fish on this pond. And now I go and I fish the same spots using the same lure, and that might be my mistake, but using the same lure, and I'm not even getting a strike. And I know the water I'm fishing very, very well. And I know where the fish normally are, but where are they now? And why are they not there? I can come to many reasons why they're not there. Number one, where we find fish is normally where fish can find something to eat. That's the primary thing that drives all of us. You and me, as we get up each day and we look forward to the meal that we're going to enjoy. It's part of the really great, and it's part of what makes us live. Us, other animals, and fish. So we have to find fish where they can eat. And I'm not sure how often and where they're eating right now, because they're going to go wherever the schools of bait go. And so they're going to follow them. And those schools of bait are different now than they were earlier. So there's a lot of quandaries right now. But the biggest thing and the biggest quandary for me is, when do I stop going out and casting 100, 200, 300 times and finally saying enough is enough? Because the bottom line, folks, is I can't seem to get enough of fishing. Until next week, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.